Good morning students, welcome to RK Vision YouTube channel. So subject mathematics by Lakshmi. So today we are going to discuss with the last exercise of this chapter, that is exercise 1.6. So we'll just start with the first question. If you observe all, it is in the form of exponents, isn't it? That is, we have already discussed with the first class of this chapter. When I started this chapter, I have already discussed with the laws of the exponents. So if you observe, all the problems will be in the form of a power b, that is, so here 64 is said to be what? Base, and 1 by 2 is said to be exponent or power or index. So here we have to keep in the smallest form, that is simplest form. So 64 power 1 by 2. So how can you represent 64 in the powers of 2? So we have to go for the prime factorization. So if you go for the prime factorization, how can you write 64 here? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 2 power 6 whole power 1 by 2. Here 2 is going to be multiplied how many times? 6 times, isn't it? So whole power 1 by 2. So it can be written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 times 2 is multiplied here. So it can be written as 2 power 6 whole power 1 by 2. Children, you have to remember all the laws of exponents here. Okay? Power 1 by 2. We know that a power m whole power n can be written as a power m into n, isn't it? So how can we write this one? 2 power 6 into 1 by 2. So 2 and 6 will get cancelled. The remaining thing will be 2 power 3. Again 2 power 3 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, isn't it? 2 is going to be multiplied 3, that is 2 into 2 into 2, that is nothing but 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So I can say 8 is the simplest form of 64 power 1 by 2, isn't it? So in the same how we have to go for the 32 power 1 by 5. So here 32 we have to represent in terms of power of 2. So if you observe, we have to go for the prime factorization again here. So I'll just erase 64 here. So the remaining things will give them prime factorization for 32. So here if you observe, 2 is going to be multiplied how many times? 5 times. So 32 can be taken as 2 power 5, isn't it? So since we have to keep in terms of power, I'm just writing 32 as 2 power 5 whole power 1 by 5, isn't it? The power will be as it is here, whole power 1 by 5. So if you observe, it is in the form of a power m whole power n can be taken as a power m into n, that is 2 power 5 into 1 by 5. 5 and 5 will get cancelled. What else will remain? 2 power 1, which is equals to 2. So the simplest form of 32 whole power 1 by 5, which is 2. So in the same how we have to go for the third one also. We have to do the same method. In the same method we have to do. So 125 whole power 3. So if you observe the digit in unit place, we are having 5. So 5 is not the multiples of 2, isn't it? So I am just taking the value 5 here for the prime factorization. So 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25, isn't it? So 525 is the same how 5 5s are. So here 5 is going to be multiplied how many times? 3 times. So the exponent form of 125 is 5 into 5 into 5, isn't it? That can be written as 5 power 3 whole power 1 by 3. The power will be as it is, whole power 1 by 3. So which is in the form of a power m whole power n, isn't it? That can be taken as a power m into n. So 5 power 3 into 1 by 3. 3 will get cancelled. What else will remains here? 1. That is 5 power 1, which is equals to 5. So this is how we have to keep in simplest form of any given exponent forms. That is, in the same how we have to do. So 9 can be taken as 3 power 2, isn't it? 3 into 3, which is giving 9. 3 power 2 whole power 3 by 2, isn't it? The power will be as it is here, whole power 3 by 2. So again, which is in the form of a power m whole power n. So how can we write this one? 3 power 2 into 3 by 2 to 3 by 2. Here 2 and 2 will get cancelled. What else will remains? 3 power 3. So that can be taken as 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3 is a 9. 9 3 is a 27. So 27 is the answer for 9 power 3 by 2. Isn't it? So in the same how 32. So we have to take the exponent form of 32, that is, so to get 32 in the powers of 2, how many times we have to multiply 2 here? 2 power 5, that is 2 is going to be multiplied how many times? 5 times. So which is giving 32. So 2 power 5 whole power 2 by 5. If you observe here, again it is in the form of a power m whole power n, isn't it? So a power m into n is the law of exponent, that is 2 power 5 into 2 by 5. 5 and 5 will get cancelled. What else will remain? 2 power 2. 2 power 2 can be taken as 2 into 2, which is giving 4. So and the next one is 16 whole power 3 by 4. Again 16 can be taken as 2 power 4, isn't it? So the exponent form of 16 is 2 power 4 in terms of 2. So 2 2 is a 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is a 16. So 16 can be taken as 2 power 4 whole power 3 by 4. The power will be as it is here, whole power 3 by 4. So again which is in the form of a power m whole power n, which is equals to a power m into n, that is 2 power 4 into 3 by 4. 4 and 4 will get cancelled. What else will remains here? 2 power 3. So 2 power 3 can be taken as 2 into 2 into 2, that is 2 2 is a 4, 4 2 is a 8, isn't it? So if you observe the fourth one here, 125, already we have discussed with the previous question. So 125 is exactly giving what? The exponent form of 125 is 5 power 3, isn't it? So that is 5 5 is a 25, 25 5 is a 125. So how can we take this one? 5 power 3 whole power minus 1 by 3. So you don't bother about the minus power. So finally we can keep the, or else finally we can take the reciprocal of the getting value. Okay. So 5 power 3 into minus 1 by 3. Here 3 and 3 will get cancelled, isn't it? So what else will remains here? 5 power minus 1. So children, if you remember the law, that is a power minus 1 can be taken as what? 1 by a, isn't it? That is, we have to write the reciprocal of the 5 power minus 1, isn't it? So what else? What you will get here? That is 5 by 1 whole power minus 1 is 1 by 5, isn't it? The reciprocal of 5 is what? 1 by 5. So the only thing is here we are going to use the laws of exponents. If you not mention also not a problem, but you have to use the laws of exponents here. And the next question is, so we have to simplify the each questions here. 2 power 2 by 3 into 2 power 1 by 5. It is in the form of a power m into a power n, isn't it? So if you are having the multiplication of the same base, we have to add the powers of the same base, isn't it? So which can be taken as a power m into a power n is equals to what? A power m plus n, that is 2 power 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. So students, if you observe, we are having the unlike fractions here. The first thing is we have to keep the like fractions, or else we can go for the cross multiplication. So 2 into 5, that is, so or else you can go for the LCM method here. 3 and 5, the LCM of 3 and 5 is 15 we are getting, isn't it? So that is, we have to keep in like fraction. So 15 is the LCM. So here 2 into 5, that is 2 into 5 plus 1 into 3. You can go for cross multiplication, or else you can find the LCM. so that you can keep in the like fractions. So which is giving 2 power 2 5s are 10 plus 3 by 15. So that is 2 power 10 plus 3 is what? 13 by 15. So we got the single base, isn't it? Before we were having the two bases, that is two equal bases. Now we got the single base. That is, if you are having the same base, you can add the powers of the same base. So the next question is 1 by 3 power 3 whole power 7. The 7 will be applicable for the both numerator as well as denominator. That is 1 by a power m whole power n can be taken as 1 by a power m into n, isn't it? So 1 power 7 which is giving 1 itself, isn't it? So the 7 is going to be multiplied to the both 1 as well as 3 power 3. So 1 power 7 by 3 power 3 into 7. So 1 power 7 we know that 1 itself. So 3 power 3 sevens are 21. So which is in the form of 1 by a power m. Either you can keep 1 by a or else you can take the reciprocal of this. So the third one is 11 power 1 by 2 by 11 power 1 by 4. So we know the law, that is a power m by a power n, which is equals to a power m minus n. We have to subtract the powers of the same base. If you observe, the base is same here, 11. So directly we can do the suppression of the powers. So which can be taken as 11 power 1 by 2 by 11 power 1 by 4, that can be written as, that is, which is in the form of a power m by a power n. So that is, you are having the same base, therefore I am just going to subtract the powers here. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, that is 11 power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. Again we have to take the LCM, or else you can go for the cross multiplication, isn't it? So if you are taking the LCM, this 2 2s are 2 1s are. So what you are getting LCM here? 4 you are getting LCM, isn't it? So 11 power, so 4 is the LCM here. So 1 into 2 minus 1. Since 4 is the LCM, 1 into 2 minus 1. So that is 11 to the power 1 into 2 minus 1 into 1 by 4, that is 11 to the power 1 2 is 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 by 4. So 2 minus 1 is what? 1. 11 to the power 1 by 4. So don't bother about the anything, that is, if you are having the different base, first let it keep in the simplest form, afterwards you can do multiplication, isn't it? So and the last one, 7 power 1 by 2 into 8 power 1 by 2. So if you observe, we are having the different base with the same power. I have already told that we are having the law of exponent, that is a power m into b power m can be taken as a into b whole power m. You just multiply the base here. So that is, you have to multiply the base of the common power. So 7 into 8 whole power 1 by 2. So 7 8s are, that is 8 7s are 56 whole power 1 by 2, isn't it? So if you want, we can take the simplest form of 56, that is in terms of power of 2 also we can write, or else directly we can keep as it is, that is 56 whole power 1 by 2. So these are all the problems we have discussed today. So in the next class I am going to start with the new chapter. Till then, stay safe, stay home, children. So how to do practice well. Thank you.